Hello, it's me, Jack-a-Lopium. Welcome along. We are here taking a look at Ratopia. It's some kind of base building colony management game developed and published by Cassel games, who also made Ratopia. So yeah, I've not been uploading for several months. I have had some real problems with my microphone, and it's all just been utter trash. I've probably recorded 20 episodes of Ellen in between when I last uploaded and now, and they've all been utter garbage. But now I think I'm okay. I'm still getting some mic pops, but shall we make a start on this? I'm going to leave it on easy just because I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared of this game. I don't know what it's going to do to me. It does say, like, this is really difficult. This game seems to be a lot like Oxygen Not Included. So, I also love rats. I used to keep rats. I'm not keeping rats at the moment, but I've had a bunch of them. I think they're lovely animals. I still love my rats, even though they are all in rat heaven at the moment. So let's make a start. Will it play the intro movie? It's a good movie. Oh no, it won't.
In the east, the merchant Medrich once sailed, crafting a city of riches, a dream unveiled. Rexander the Conqueror, with might and command, ruled the vast expanse of conquered land. Reynard, the architect, shaped a city so grand, a utopia once built by his hand. And Clid, the scientist with a gaze so deep, promised eternity, a life without sleep. But their dreams, once eternal, now fade like the night. And the dawn of new heroes is breaking with light.
Elizaroth and tutorial mouse. I'm going to use the term mouse and rat interchangeably because I often refer to rats as mice. They're my mice. So yeah, we play the Queen Elizaroth. Elizaroth, is that her name? Your Highness says this guy who, I forget his name. I played a bit of the demo, but I think you get like 12 days. So there you go. This is like Snarf maybe. Yep. Blah 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 blah. I guess you're totally fine. All the interactions are based on aim, so please. But anyway, he's going to teach us some stuff. I think interact with objects, starting with how to gather. You can interact with objects in the aimed area. Yeah, I'll try and like splice in the movie, or maybe I've already spliced in the movie, but it's a good movie. And gather, blah blah blah. Gather logs, blah blah blah. I think, is it allowing me to do this yet? No. Okay, we're gonna have to go through it the way it wants us to. So yeah, it's a 2D sort of Terraria-esque type affair. We've all played these types of games, but this one is a new one. I took a look at Ratopia as well. I didn't like it much, but obviously it's not for me. But I do want to support the dev. Again, just because he seems to be obsessed with rats. There does seem to be a whole kind of rat type world being created by this guy. Plants, 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 mine, 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 blah, blah, blah. I'm also gonna just gather some stuff as well. Actually, no, not to it. I'm just gonna leave it. What does it want me to do? Oh, gather dirt. Okay. Beware not to dig too deep. Blah 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 blah. Build a structure. Build, etc., etc. Put all of this gubbins away. Let's check the map real quick. Yeah, so it's not a randomly generated map, I think. Or maybe it is, but this is where we're going to put our rat's nest. We're going to hollow this all out. What's next? He wants us to build a ladder, so... There you go. I'm going to build that. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. What does it want us to do? Just going to clear out all of this stuff. Just I want somewhere. And then can we build it? Yeah. Okay. Let's grab some grass real quick, because I think that's what it wants, right? Bunch of grass. Great job. Great. Yeah. Didn't we build the ladder? No. There you go. Great. Ladders, awesome. But yeah, I don't actually like the crafting. It's much easier just to get your... It is pretty good to like give orders though, but doing the stuff yourself is a pain in the bumhole. It doesn't call from the chests, which I'd love to see if they change that, if the dev changed that. But anyway, city entrance. I do want to build it in. We're going to make a start on our burrow though. And then put the entrance in the entrance. But that's okay, we can leave all of these like open jobs for our rats, which is good because they'll just stand around doing nothing. Before you choose a structure to build, you can also check blah blah blah, details. Oh, smeg, we need rocks. Is there any rocks? Or are we gonna have to get creative? Frustrating. Yeah, this is what I didn't like much about this map is rocks are kind of not here. We need to kind of like get a little bit stupid with one of the key resources. Like here is rock. There you go. Out. Can we build it with this stuff in our hands? Yeah, I guess we can. Where other objects are located, blueprints cannot be placed. Yeah, and it will auto-generate. But we don't really need to. Let's do that. Let's grab some logs. And then get rid of that. Let's build it. Finally, it's time to accept some migrants, some ratizens. Yeah, new migrants. Let's check out who do we want first. First groups of migrants will visit the city entrance. Blah blah blah. Yeah, we're gonna play this for maybe 2 weeks because House of Legacy is due to come out on the 15th, and that's what I wanna. Oh no. I'm gonna just go for numbers. I don't really care about what traits they've got. I just want numbers. Although 2 females, that's not good. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the first 2. Yep. Ratizens, blah blah blah. Gather some grain. Gather orders. So yeah, order. Gather. Blah blah blah. And then you gather like this. And then just gather everything, man. The orders are generated. See, they fixed that ladder as well because I left open orders. But that's cool. And then, like, once they've finished all that, they'll just pick up all of this gubbins as well. Yep, we gathered grains for food. So yeah, we've got 26 food, that's okay. So yeah, hygiene is first. They want a bog. Yeah, I mean, what people don't seem to know about rats is they are very clean animals. And you can train them to use a toilet as well. Although, even, like, I never trained my rats and they just use the toilet anyway. So you can even not train your rats and they'll just like use like a kind of midden kind of system, and they're super intelligent rats. But yeah, we need to build a Kazi, so build ourselves a Kazi. So let's just build one right next to the entrance for right now. And then set range. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. And then these guys will just fill it up on their own. So that's what I like. Is it random? It's semi-random. I'm pretty sure there was like bees and honey on my map on the demo. And then we need to move our storage unit at some point. Can we... Is there any way to move it? Most of the structures can be checked in details with F. Yep, to use the F key. Blah, blah, flaming, blah. Select, rename. Can we move it though? Import settings, export settings. No, I just want to move it. No. Great. Yeah, I built a toilet. I'm building the toilet. Okay, it hasn't filtered through yet. Fine. Not build. No. Gather. So yeah, food. We need to think about food. Food and beds, man. Yep. Maintaining enough service facilities is key to maintaining the happiness of our Ratazans. They also consume necessities and distinguish themselves into classes by how much goods and wealth they're holding. And if, again, keeping Ratties of your own, they do develop kind of hierarchies and like pretty complicated social structures. They're super cool. But the knowledge we got after the catastrophe, what about a ratastrophe? Or maybe it's caused by cats. Maybe the catastrophe was caused by cats, and that's why we don't like cats. Maybe it's not even enough to fulfill the basic needs of joy. So now it's time to build a research table. To make one, you will need some lumber, so we need a sawmill, etc., etc. And we've also got some more, like, whatever they're called, immigrants. So yeah, it's already the second time welcoming visitors. They all seem fine to settle down. But whenever there's none you like or there's no space in the city, just use S to postpone the decision. So yeah, more female rats, even more female rats. There are no male rats. I mean, Street Poet Ornate a warrior, and she's fragile, small appetite, progressive, cooperationist. I'm gonna get a warrior on the next one. I just want numbers. So let's grab. So we've got 4. Thing is, we don't want to expand our number of rats too much because they're all going to need beds. Actually, can we? You can order them to mine by aiming at the target tile and using blah. Using blah, you can control the area. Anything within the area that is possible to be mined will be ordered to be mined. Good. Be careful when giving the mine orders because it can change the landscape. Ratazans could be isolated or structures base could be destroyed. Yes, cool. So yeah, let's leave our guys to do that for us. It's now day 3. And yeah, I want to move the storage unit in, but we'll wait until. Yeah, that is a pain in the bumhole. I'm gonna order them to build. Yeah, QR change the categories. Blah blah blah. Dirt block. I'm just gonna fill this in for now. And then we'll just wait for them to pick up all of this junk. We are gathering up a bunch, or are we spending a bunch of money? I don't know. We're doing something anyway. Just so we don't have to. It might slow us down. I don't know. But yeah, look how they're now getting through all of this. And yeah, I want a bunch of beds. But what do they want? They want a sawmill. Not enough resources. Of course not. Because we need more dirt, of course. It's all dirt. Everything's dirt. So let's pop this dirt in. You scumbags. Our little mystery mice. Look at them. They're awesome. Can we build beds yet, actually? Yeah. Some structures have yeah, options, etc, etc. All that does is it distinguishes between who fills up the bed. Is it a manual selection, or is it auto? We're gonna leave auto. How many dudes do we have? Like 4, right? I don't want to build it near the toilet. Actually, can we start formulating a second floor yet? No, probably not. Can they get up there, do we think? And probably... No, not storage. Ladder. I think maybe we want a ladder. And then that's going to be our second floor. And we'll wait for that to drop in. And we've got another set of immigrants, which is awesome. And then, yeah, great. We don't get a fighter, which is awesome. Do we want a bunch of fish? Or... So yeah, we don't get any sodding soldiers. That's just great, that is. But this is our food here, so gather it all, please, my mystery mice. Because we've got the numbers, so that's good. But they'll also just prioritise. I'm sure you can probably prioritise this stuff. So yeah, this is us. But let's order them again. Why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep doing that? And then probably 3 by 3 again. Why not? And then we'll put the beds up here. And then we'll try to maybe use this downstairs area as our crafting area, maybe. Let's just build our sawmill. Oh, we need more dirt. Like I say, everything's dirt. It's all dirt.